Well, today is the weekend, and I'm still on my 34, but actually it's completed. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out and maybe go halfway to Indiana. So that way, when I wake up tomorrow, I just have a little bit to drive, not so many hours. So I'm only gonna drive a few hours today. We've refueled, we got some def, and now we're hitting the road. This is what not to do. When you're in a tunnel, you never pass a truck. That's a super trucker right there. Super trucker. Way to go, buddy. And I'm going at least 45. I'm approaching West Virginia, going through the tunnels. Hey, what's up YouTube? Alright, so today's video is going out to those new drivers who just got their CDL and they had went through the training course, they got hired by a company and now they have the truck, they may have a trainer, I don't know, but you're on the highway. And 3 reasons why you shouldn't do this. Number 1, you have all walks of life driving an 18-wheeler on this highway. So you need to learn defensive driving skills and prepare for the worst. When you see a driver, he's flying right by you, you're going down a mountain, let him go. Do not have road rage. 9 out of 10, he's not familiar with this highway. He's probably familiar with his own country if he's a foreigner or what have you. So let it go, don't let it get to you. Don't honk that horn. Don't pull that darn cable. Just let it go and live another day. Okay, so that's number one. Deal with a lot of different cultures on the highway driving a semi-truck. Number two, another reason why you're gonna hate driving this truck is because you're away from your family. That's self-explanatory. Number three of hate driving a truck is because maybe you're used to having a shower every single day. Hey, me too. I like to shower twice a day, but I can't. So it's like you're camping. You got a shower. When you get a shower, you know, Love's, Pilot, TA, whatever. A lot of times companies have contracts or some sort of benefit with Love's and TA or Pilot, Flying J. So take advantage of it. When you see that, pull over, get your shower. Don't stink up your truck. If you need a shower, well, then you have to learn how to do a bath in the back. And that's with your baby wipes. That's with, you know, a bucket with a trash bag. Do things like that to clean yourself. You have to take care of your hygiene. All right, so that's three things. Three things of loving driving a truck. Well, guess what? You are your own boss. Yeah, you have ops managers, you have dispatchers in your company, but you're the one who's operating this vehicle, right? You are the captain of your own ship. So that's the best thing about it. You're by yourself. You make your own hours. You set your own PTA. You set your own schedule, you know, but you have to go around the trip that you are assigned to. So don't forget that. But the best thing is you don't have crazy coworkers you got to deal with, or, you know, too many bosses, right? Not enough Indians. So don't worry about that stuff. You're on your own. That's the coolest thing. Number two is good pay. Very good pay driving a truck in America. So take advantage of that. You know, try to cook food in your truck, save your money, and just enjoy the good pay. Number three, one of the best things about driving a truck, you get to see the country. You get to go down many mountains, sometimes on the edge of your seat, but you get to go down many mountains, you get to go down many different roadways, highways, different states, little cities, and sometimes they're stressful, sometimes they're not, but you're gonna make it, you're gonna get through because you're gonna drive, take your time, be careful, slow down, and you're gonna enjoy it. So that's three rules, or three reasons why you're gonna hate it, and three reasons why you're going to love it. So enjoy, all right? Enjoy driving a truck. If you're a young guy out there, a young girl, make your money, girl. Make your money, boy. Do your thing. All right, so I just wanted to let you guys know about that. You know, I see videos out there, people are talking about, oh yeah, it's the best thing in the world driving a truck. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's good money. If you have a good mentality of being a, you know, somebody who loves to enjoy camping, somebody who loves adventure, then yeah, this job is definitely set for you. You must have common sense. Don't be that guy, you know, that's gonna do something, or a girl that's going to do something crazy and embarrass yourself or your company and you get fired. So be careful, slow down, use common sense, and pray. All right, pray to God every day, man. You have to say your prayer every time you get in that truck and you start moving, before you start moving. You know, make sure you have proper backing, proper turns, swing that trailer, swing it wide, you're in a trailer, things like that. I've seen so many guys swing their trailers not enough, and they sideswipe and they swing and hit. Man, don't do that. Just take your time. I know you wake up early in the morning, you're at the truck stop, it's tight. Man, get out and look. Do the goal, get out and look. Do the water, walk around, you know, walk around the entire rig. You know, remember those things in school. So do your thing, enjoy, and right now is the best time to be a truck driver. Great weather is appearing. You know, spring is here. Yeah, it's cold sometimes, and I heard there's snow somewhere in the north, but enjoy your time driving the truck, save your money, and do the right thing. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little hint also when you are waking up in your bunk and you're so far away from the restroom or from the comfort room. How do you brush your teeth and all that stuff? Man, use the cup or your coffee cup you had the other day. Don't throw away your coffee cups. Those coffee cups are awesome. I love this coffee cup. And when I'm done with it, I'm gonna keep that cup. I got a little storage bin just for my cups, because you're gonna need to brush your teeth, right? So you put a Ziploc bag inside there, fold it around, and then use it as a sink. Have a towel here handy, you know, or a paper towel. Wipe your mouth off if you see water or toothpaste. Yeah, it sounds gross, but you're in a truck. You gotta survive. Take care of your teeth. You know, and thinking of hygiene and necessities, and you're so far away from that bathroom over there, and your stomach is hurting. You need to use the restroom so bad. What do? You dig a hole, you get a shovel, you go out to the field, you dig a hole, do your thing. I'm only kidding. That's the military. But you're in a truck, so what do? You know what? I'm not gonna be very descriptive on this. Use your imagination and be clean. And you know what? Get yourself a bucket. It's $5. Get yourself a trash bag, and you gotta do your thing. I've seen some videos that are disgusting. I'm not gonna be that explicit, but I will tell you this, there's times where you got to take care of yourself when that happens. So, and when it does happen, man, get rid of it, all right? But you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta do what you gotta do when you're out on these highways and there's no bathroom around. You gotta take care of yourself. Don't be an animal and dig a hole, like I said. That's for the military when you're overseas or when you're in training here in the States, garrison. But take care of yourself. Use that bucket to your advantage and clean your bucket if you're gonna do that kind of stuff. I'm not saying inside the bucket. Get that trash bag, all right? Protect your house. All right, guys, I know that's disgusting, but guess what? It's reality. Now that I'm thinking about it, here's another list. 3 things that you do not do when you're driving a truck. Number 1, do not hog up the fuel island. It's okay to get yourself some fuel and then move forward and then do whatever else you got to do. You know, you want to eat your sandwich, you want to use the restroom, you want to call your mom, call your wife, call your husband, whatever. Go to the above the fuel island, right? Don't do the fuel island deal, because that's so messed up. You have guys that are waiting in line, so don't do that. That's number 1. Number 2 is stay away from bad people that you might meet at the truck stop. I don't know if they're whatever you want to call them. There's some bad people out here, so be careful. Don't talk to strangers. It's okay to say hello, and that's it. Mind your own business. That's number 2. Number 3, things that you do not want to do is eat the fast food. Man, don't eat that food, that garbage that they sell in the truck stops. It's nothing but nasty calories, and you don't know who's cooking that in the back. So have your food available in your truck. You know, if you want to eat something that's bad for you, go to Subway, go to Wendy's, go to McDonald's, that's fine. You know, I'm not saying every day because it's going to get you nasty. Don't do that. I'm talking about the hot food that they serve at the truck stops, like, oh, family hot food, meatloaf, chicken. I've done it, and it makes me sick. So don't do that. Try to avoid that. Especially if you're trying to lose weight, try to maintain that discipline. All right, 3 things that is very fun to do when you're at a truck stop. Watch Netflix. Get yourself a Netflix account. Clean your truck. Clean your house. You know, do that. Pre-trip. Heck, you should pre-trip every time you're away from your truck. You come back to your truck after you use the restroom or you go get a sandwich, come back, look under your trailer, look at that fifth wheel, make sure nobody made a prank on you, you know, and when you look at your lines, your air lines and brake line, make sure you touch it. You go all the way down, make sure there's no fray. Somebody had cut it, make sure that doesn't happen. All right, so fun things to do at a truck stop, you know, clean your truck, get your house squared away, you know, watch Netflix, talk to your loved ones. That's number 2. Number 3, really cool thing to do at a truck stop is sleep. Get some rest. Exercise if you can. That should be number 4. But exercise if you can. Get some weights, which I don't have in my truck, but I'm going to get it when I go to my home time coming up next week. I'm gonna get some weights from Walmart and start working out, and I'll try to do like a little video of, you know, what exercises that you can do inside of your truck. So those are another couple suggestions I have for you. All right, one last thing. Let's see here. How about 3 things that I see that happens at truck stops that are not good and it makes you angry as a trucker? Number 1, you see truckers leaving their trash on the ground. Don't be that trucker. Walk yourself to the trash can and throw it away properly. You know, we're not animals out here. And don't give a reason to a truck stop to start charging us when we park. That's why they charge us $10 to 20 bucks, because they're sick and tired of cleaning up the trash that truck drivers leave. So don't do that. And number two would be, when you park at a truck stop, make sure you are parking within the lines. Don't be that guy who sticks out, because now you're going to be hurting the other driver when he's tired and he wants to sleep. Don't be that kind of guy. You know, park within the lines. And when you park within the lines, make sure you're not so far up where the guy next to you is going to have a problem taking his turn to get out of that spot, right? Get outside. Once you park your truck, get out, look, see if you're not too advanced on the in the parking spot, and then go out to the back. Make sure that your trailer is not sticking out, because there's a guy who's going to be parking behind you more than likely. So always do that. And when you do park and there's somebody that is behind you, don't go full throttle and keep backing up and then you hit the guy. I've been hit many times, but luckily no damage, but you feel it. You're like, ah, come on. You know, so don't be that driver. Get out and look. Put your flashlight down. You know, when you see that flashlight, stop your truck, because then you know you are at the point of no return. All right, that's number two. Number three, things that I see at the truck stop that you do not want to do is boom your music. Look, we all love to have music in our trucks. You know, I jam too. But some of these truckers, man, they have a lot of bass. And I have a lot of bass too. This radio is awesome. I'm not going to blast it because I have a trucker next to me. But I've heard many times where truckers just come in daytime and they're jamming their music. It's like, come on, man, I drive nighttime. So I'm trying to sleep during the daytime. So have courtesy for others. You know, we want to keep this profession professional. You know, don't let other truck drivers look at your trailer or your truck and say, ah, that company there. You know, the companies out there that are, you know, always looked down at. So you guys just be courteous to each other, be a good truck driver, be professional. You know, this is our livelihood here, and you don't want no problems or drama while you're traveling 2,900 miles, you know, every week. So hang in there, guys. Three really cool things that I see as a truck driver in truck stops: helping each other out. If you see a driver in front of you trying to back up, get out of your truck and help the man out or the girl, because we've all been there before where it's very tough. Get out and guide that driver. Now that driver's not going to trust you 100%, because I don't trust nobody, but at least I see somebody that's going to help me out. That's cool, man. I'll take his word for it for a certain point, and then when I believe that I better go look myself, I'm going to stop my truck, get out, and then tell him, hey, thank you so much, man. I just want to make sure real quick. And then you jump back in your truck and you do your thing. So always help each other out. Truck drivers got to help each other out, man. You got to do that. All right, so that's number one. Number two, good things that I see at truck stops are people that actually do throw away the trash. They are walking their trash bag to the trash can. You got to do it. It's the only thing, it's a proper thing to do. All right. Number three, what truck drivers do that's really awesome when you're at a truck stop is you always say hello, right? Be friendly, you know, say, hey, how you doing? And that's it. You don't have to spark up a conversation, but just say, how you doing? You know, if you happen to see a truck driver with his hood down and he's looking at his vehicle or his truck and he's like, man, you can see he's stressed out. If you got tools in your truck, go help him out. You know, last year I was in Chicago, I think, and there was a bad snowstorm, and I had to back up to a dock, and there was ice everywhere, mountains of ice, and the shipper did not clear the pad for the trucker. Well, as I'm backing up, man, I tore off my mud flap. I didn't know it was going to happen, but it did. Man, was I so upset. Well, after that happened, a trucker next to me goes, hey, bud, or hey, you know, hey, I have tools, man. And I had tools too. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Well, he had power tools, and I don't have power tools. And he jumped out of his truck. It was freezing outside, and him and I put my mud flap back on my truck. So help each other out. All right, it's a team effort out here. So make it easier for everybody. It will go a long way. Karma is fantastic. So help each other out there. Be safe, be smart, be courteous, be respectful, and say hello, because you just might brighten up somebody's day. All right, so that's my my suggestions to you. I hope you take it. If you don't like it, that's okay. Give me a comment, say you're crazy. Or give me a comment to say, hey bud, you know what? I have experience too. Here's what happened to me. And here's the outcome of it. I want to hear those stories. And plus you're going to share it with people that are listening or that are going to be reading my messages. All right. So take care, you guys. God bless you and stay trucking. Be careful.